I went and work out 5 hours a day, and I was working in construction because in those days in bodybuilding there was no money. I didn't have the money for food, supplements, for anything. So I had to go to work. So I work in construction. I work to college and work in the gym, and and at night from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight. I went to acting class 4 times a week. So I did all that. There was no one single minute I worked. There was not. There was not one single minute I waited. That is why I'm standing here today. At the age of 20, I went to London. And I won the Mr. Universe contest as the youngest Mr. Universe ever. And it was because I had a goal. If you don't have to go, where you go? You drift around and never end up anywhere. %74 of people hate their job in America. The majority of people don't like what they are doing. They are not doing it because they had a goal and follow the goal. They just aimlessly drift around, and there is a job opening. They just aimlessly drift around, and there is a job opening. So they get a job because they need to work. But then when you work, it's a chore. It's work. It's not fun. So only quarter of people only a quarter of people really enjoy what they are doing in life. So people always ask me, when they see me in the gym, in the pumping iron days, then they say, why is your then they say, why is it they say, why is your eye working out so hard? 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day. and you always have a smile on your face. The others are working out just as hard as you do, and they look sour in the face. Why is that? I told people all the time, I'm shooting for a goal. In front of me is the Mr. Universe title. So every rep that I do gets me color. So every rep that I do gets me close to accomplishing that goal. To make this goal, this vision a reality. Every single set that I do. Every repetition of weight that I lift. Will get me a step close to turning this goal into a reality. So I couldn't wait to do another 500-pound squat. I couldn't wait to do another 500-pound bench press. I couldn't wait to do another 2,000 sit-ups. I couldn't wait for the next exercise. So let me tell you that visualizing your goal and going after it makes it fun. You got to have a purpose no matter what you do in life. You got to have a purpose. Muhammad Ali worked his butt off. Worked his butt off. I saw it firsthand. I remember there was a sport writer in the gym. When Ali was working out doing sit-ups, she asked him, "How many sit-ups do you do?" And he said, "I don't start counting until it hurts." Now think about this. He doesn't start counting sit-ups until he feels pain. That's when he starts counting. That is working hard. So you can get around the hard work. It doesn't matter who you are. Work your ass off. There is no magic pill. There is no magic out here. There is no magic out there. cannot get around. You have to work and work. It's all hard work. It's all hard work. It drives me crazy when people say they don't have enough time. To go to the gym for 45 minutes a day and work out. Or to do something for 45 minutes to an hour a day to improve. Either physically improve or mentally improve. Imagine you read 1 hour a day about history. How much you would learn after 365 hours in 1 year. In 1 year. Imagine if you study the history of musicians and composers, how much you would know. Imagine if you work on some business you want to develop. Imagine if you work on some business you want to develop. Every day for an hour. Imagine how much further along you go and get. So it drives me nuts when people say we don't have the time. You have 24 hours a day. We sleep 6 hours a day. So it still gives you 18 hours. There's people shaking their heads saying, I don't sleep 6 hours, I sleep 8 hours. Or just sleep faster. So we 18 hours a day. The average person works 8 to 10 hours. Let us sum is 10 hours, so we have 8 hours left. Then you travel around an hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day. So now you still have 6 hours left. What do you do with these 6 hours? What do you do with these 6 hours? Eat a little bit, smooth a little bit, talk a little bit to people. Can you see how much time is available? If you organize your day, so we got to work hard. I hate plan B. And I tell you why. Because we have so many doubters, the naysayers. That is okay, because we just turn off. You can do it. Mean you can do it. So it's possible to do that among all the negative people around you. When you start doubting yourself, that is very dangerous. If my plan doesn't work, I have a fallback plan, a plan B. That means you are thinking about plan B. Every thought you put into plan B, you are taking away that thought and energy away from plan A. It is very important to understand that we function better if there is no safety net. Because plan B becomes safety net. If I fail, then I fall, and I get picked back up. And I have something else. I have something else there, and it will protect me. That's not good. People perform better when there is no safety net. People perform better in sports and everything else when there is no plan B. I'm telling you that I never ever had a plan B. I made a full commitment to be a bodybuilding champion. I made a full commitment that I'd be in America. And I'm going to be a list man no matter what it takes. I will do the work. I will do the work over and over and over until I get it. It's the same in politics and everything like that. To me, it's very dangerous if there is a plan B. The main reason people want a plan B because they are worried about failing. What if I fail? What if I fail, then I won't have anything else? Let me tell you, don't be afraid of failing. Because there is nothing wrong with failing. You have to fail in order to climb that ladder. There is no one that doesn't fail.